boys and ghouls. Welcome to Creepy Pamela the Kitchen Witch's Halloween Cooking Spooktacular. She is sure to stir up some devilishly delicious recipes to warm your cold autumn evenings. So settle in with your favorite ghost, demon, or vampire, and avoid culinary catastrophe by whipping up these simple yet sinister creations.
This is going to make such a delicious stew. Oh, hi! I'm Pamela, and this is a special Halloween edition of Life is Trail Running Cooking. I'll put this aside for later. Today, I'm going to make cinnamon buns, and they are going to be sinfully scrumptious. First, I did a little bit of prep work to make this a bit simpler for us. I did 1 cup of your choice of milk. I chose coconut milk. I did 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and then 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. I put the milk and the coconut oil in the microwave for 1 minute, and then softly stirred until all the coconut oil was melted. Then I added the 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, stirred it in, and I'm letting it rise. We're gonna wait till that bubbles, so about 10 minutes. Let's prep the other stuff.
You see how the yeast is nice and frothy? That's what you're looking for, which means it's now ready.
Now we'll add more ingredients. So now that it's frothy, we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Now we're going to take our mixture and place it in a larger bowl. Now we're going to begin to add our flour. You're going to add 1/2 cup at a time, and in total you will be doing 3 cups of flour. As you can see, your dough is going to be nice and dry. And what we're going to do is dump this out on our silk pad. And we are going to knead it for a minute or 2, just to get it all incorporated and look more like solid dough as opposed to loose dough. I better get my servant to wash the bowl. Igor, wash my bowl. Now that the dough has been kneaded for a few minutes, as you can see, it's gonna be just a little sticky, but not much, and I rounded it off. I'm gonna take a little bit of coconut oil, and I'm just going to very lightly oil this pan so that the dough doesn't stick to it. And you're gonna take your dough, you're gonna put it in the pan, cover it, and let it rise for 1 hour in a warm spot. Probably next to my fire pit where my cauldron is. That's a good smell. It's been an hour and our dough has risen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on a floured workspace. We're gonna roll it out into a rectangle, and then we're gonna put some melted coconut oil and cinnamon sugar on it. Gotta snap it a little bit. Get your deadly rolling pin. So we're gonna take our coconut oil, and you're just gonna paint it on your dough. I did a tablespoon, maybe a little less, of coconut oil, and just quickly melted it in the microwave. And we're not going to use all of that for this anyway. And you want to leave a little space at the top so that your dough will stick to itself. Now we're going to grab our cinnamon sugar, and I've already mixed it together. That's all I'm gonna use in it. As you can see, I have about half the mixture left, which is great to keep for English muffins. Sprinkle it on top, delicious. So we're gonna set that aside. Now we're going to roll the dough. And once we roll it, we're gonna cut it into 1.5 to 2 inch pieces and stick in this greased baking dish. Now you're gonna take a serrated knife. I'm just gonna cut them. And just start sticking them in. Now, I know they don't look like much, but we're gonna cover them and let them sit for another half hour so that they rise and they will stick together. So it's been a half hour and the cinnamon buns are ready to go in the oven. You're gonna preheat your oven to 350 degrees and you're gonna bake the cinnamon buns uncovered for 25 to 30 minutes. But let's see how they look. Ooh. I told you they were gonna puff up. They look really good. This is gonna be awesome. So we are gonna stick these in the oven and bake them. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go enjoy our cinnamon buns, and I will put a link to the recipe down below in the description. And now I'm gonna go make that delicious stew that I was talking about earlier. It's gonna be wonderful. Happy Halloween.